Looking now at politics and a hot button issue, a recent ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court on abortion is being called a significant win for pro-rights groups. One of the rulings would make it necessary for a clinic to meet the same standards as a surgical clinic. Our Jacqueline Quinn has more.
Cheers in the nation's capital may be a relief for the clinics that are currently offering abortion in Alabama. Since the 90s, when there were more than a dozen clinics, that number has decreased to 5. Recent laws have been making it harder to keep those clinics open.
I find it very sad.
Vicki Klein is a local anti-abortion activist. She's been known to hold rallies across the street from the Mobile clinic.
So I was very disappointed about that because it would have closed down the abortion clinic here in Mobile.
But now a new ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court in a Texas case could make it potentially easier for some to stay in business or even new ones to open.
This is a tremendous victory.
The justices ruled 5-3 that requiring doctors to have hospital admitting privileges and making clinics keep the same standards as surgical clinics made it too hard for women to get access.
What the Supreme Court said is they recognized that the restrictions that were put in place in Texas really didn't have any impact on improving a woman's health and safety. They really had an impact on banning abortion.
You find that in any place in a medical situation where there's surgery or and it should apply to abortion clinics just like it does everybody else.
Already, in light of the Supreme Court's ruling, Alabama State Attorney General Luther Strange has dropped an abortion law appeal.
And the more restrictions that you place on these reproductive health care services, the worse off women and families are.
But this was just one legal case out of many that are still making their way up the courts. And already groups on both sides say they are already working on new legislation. In Mobile, Jacqueline Quinn, News 5.
As it stands, Alabama has some of the most restrictive abortion laws, which includes parental notification as well as a 48-hour wait period.